What's good, 9197 gamers? This is your boy Tyler9197, Manigod9197, yes Lord, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197. Back with another video for y'all, and this time we do a tier list, y'all. Yes, we doing something different, something that I kind of wanted to do before, but I felt like I don't know if I should not. I don't know. I had to really think about it, and then overall, now I actually want to do it. So I'm doing tier list, because if y'all remember, if y'all been watching my videos, or are you new? If you're new, I had done one like during around Christmas time from last year, of about like I think it was like my top 5 Vanguards to play and stuff like that when it was Marvel Rivals in season 0. So but because now we're in the mid season of Marvel Rivals and all the characters are out from the Thing and Human Torch, I feel like now is a good time for me to do my tier list. Because at first I was gonna try to do it like but first I was trying to do one with Vanguards, then Duelists, then Specialists. But I was like, you know what if I just do all of it at one to make it easier to do that all in one video and do that for per season. So I was like, you know what, so y'all gonna get the Tyler9197's tier list and Marvel Rivals, what I feel like with the characters. But I do want to let y'all know with my tier list, for me, mine's gonna be a little bit different than how some other people have it. I mean, it's not too crazy or anything, like it's still simple, but basically what I mean, y'all, like from what you can see from my list, I have must play, strong, niche, situational, and can play but better options on there. The reason why I have it specifically like that is because to me, there's no character in the game is trash. Because I see some people say certain characters are trash or they might not be worth it because they got their meta picks and all that. Y'all, mine is a little bit different from my tier list. Mine is not about like being like meta or nothing. This is somebody for me who actually plays the game a lot, who do run with friends, but sometimes solo queue a lot, and just who's competitive, but I can't act like I'm in the top ranks. Like, no. Not nowhere near close, because one, my teammates be trash a lot of times, and two, it's it's like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's a lot of work, it's a grind and competitive, and so besides that, it's like, this is a person who play the game a lot, who's competitive, but overall just going based on, from my opinion, on each character, I feel like where they stand in the game, that has nothing to do like a meta or nothing. Like, this is for people that just play the game a lot, like me, who got a little bit competitive side, but not necessarily like for meta picks. So if I pick a certain character that you see that you would think that some people think is S rank, but I probably put them like, put them in the can play but better options, then like, don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like I said, this is just my opinion. And of course, when I do start, write down below, do you agree, do you disagree, or which one you feel like you would change around the character based on my list. And don't go crazy, y'all. Like I'm saying, this is just my opinion from a console player too. That's why I got my Xbox hat too. From a console player. This is not for the PC side, because I know PC can be a little bit different, but this is just for the console side players like myself. So, alright, so before I go ahead and start, just to let y'all know, I am slightly biased of these 4 right here, the Fantastic Four, because I am a Fantastic Four main, so I'm a little bit more biased, so keep that in mind, but I still gonna judge them fairly, though, for where I feel like where they stand, just to let you know. So I'm gonna knock them out first before I go to everybody else, because I feel like it'd just be easier. So, and also I am a Vanguard main, if y'all didn't know. So I am a Vanguard main. So we're gonna start off with the boy, the Rock Man himself, the Thing. So for me, I feel like the Thing, in my honest opinion, nah, I'm joking, he's a strong pick. And the reason why I don't have the Thing in must play, y'all, because even though I'm, obviously, like I said, I'm biased with the Fantastic Four because that's who I main. But, and of course, the Thing, because I'm a Vanguard main, that's one of my favorite characters. But I gotta be real with myself. So this thing, like, I feel like the thing, he's a strong pick. But the thing with the thing, because here's the thing, right? The thing, here's the thing. So with the thing, I feel like he could do a lot, but it comes down based on your team. I feel like based on your comp of who you have, that make the thing go crazy in the fights. Because I feel like, okay, like, I feel like when it comes to 1v1 situation, Thing can win. He could hold his own, but at the same time, the thing is like you kind of gotta play him like, in a sense, I guess I'll say like kind of tactical in a sense. Like you gotta understand what you're doing. It's like, for example, like when the Thing does his Yancey Street charge, you don't want to just do it randomly. Like you gotta make sense what's your play. Like you gotta kind of plan out. Like, all right, so say like there's the enemy in front of me, then you know I'm playing Thing, I'm doing my charge. I gotta make sense. All right, after I do my charge, what I'm gonna do next? What's my next plan? Or if you feel like it's a kind of sticky situation where like you about to get jumped, how you gonna get out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's things like that. That's how you gotta think about the Thing. His kit is simple, but it's like one of those things that you gotta know what you gotta do. Because like I say, if you're in a fight, if you need to bail out, you gotta make sure one of your teammates is close by you so you can bail out. When you do the and you have your rock guard ability, and then of course you know, use your super punch a lot, like, you know, do combos, like you gotta do combos and stuff, like, you know, it's just, you gotta really think about when you play the Thing. And like I said, I feel like he is a strong pick. He's a strong pick to play, but I feel like in a sense he can kind of go in that borderlines in between situation as well. But I feel like overall, if you just play the Thing, I feel like he's still a strong pick, and that's fine. Like you can play him in most matches, but at the same time, I feel like he could go in between the situational, because you gotta remember he is a brawler tank, so you are kind of limited what you can do. But also, if you know what you're doing, you could do a lot with the Thing. But it just really depends how you play. All right, but that's my stance on the Thing. All right, so now the next is I'm gonna go who I want to play. Oh yeah. So Mr. Fantastic, that's the one I'm playing right now in my Path to Lore series. Because, you know, I think I forgot to mention, I'm trying to get all the 4 Fantastic Four characters to lore status, just to let y'all know. That's what I'm doing right now in my other videos. But for Mr. Fantastic, to me, he's a must play. And hear me out, y'all, because like, I'm getting so sick and tired seeing people saying Mr. Fantastic is trash. Like, at least in my opinion, like, I don't know, I didn't say everybody's saying it, but it's, at least when I see like some of these tier lists and stuff, I've been seeing a lot of people feel like he's like bottom of the barrel, or he's just not good. Y'all, Mr. Fantastic can carry games, y'all. And if y'all watch some of my videos when I'm playing Mr. Fantastic, like, Mr. Fantastic can carry. He could carry games. It just comes down to what you're doing. Because, like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand, like, I don't know, I guess the same thing is like, yes, his kit is simplistic, but you gotta, even though I feel like sometimes people feel like with characters that have simplistic kits, they feel like, oh, because it's simple, I mean, that doesn't mean they're really good. No, it's just how you use them. Like, no character gotta be, a character don't gotta be super hard to play that you, like, you can't be like crack with, like, you can't go crazy with. Like, Mr. Fantastic, like y'all, like, you gotta remember, when you see somebody play Mr. Fantastic, you do not view him as a duelist. You gotta view this man as a vanguard. This man is a vanguard in a duel, in disguise, in a duelist role. That's what Mr. Fantastic is. The reason I got him in must play, because y'all, like, if you took the time to really learn how to play, because really, his, like I said, playing him is not that hard, but it's like you gotta make sense though. Cause it really comes down to, you gotta, I hate to say it, but you gotta spam to get in your tank form. Cause when you get in that tank form, you gotta charge at that team and take them out. Like, Mr. Fantastic can whoop up a team, y'all. He could carry a game, but you gotta know what you're doing. And then, like, for example, like, probably his weak points, I feel like maybe would be like, say for example, his ult. But it's how you use his ult, because I didn't know about this until somebody brought it up, like when I was watching some videos, like, you know, some people playing like Mr. Fantastic, whatever. So to really get to maximize his ultimate to get like, so you won't die as fast. You want to get in your tank form and then use your ultimate, because when you have in your tank form and use your ultimate, you're harder to kill compared to just using the ultimate use the regular without being in tank form and using it to, you know, take out enemies. I mean, either way could work, but you want to probably go with the second option, being in his tank form, use his ult, because you can stay alive in a fight longer, unless, you know, you got good supports to kill you and all that stuff. But for me, he's a must play, just to let y'all know. Okay, next one, Invisible Woman, must play, hands down. I don't like, you know, I don't really gotta say much, because most of y'all, if y'all play games with Invisible Woman, there's really ain't much for me to really say. She can carry a game. Like, she is her, y'all. She is her. She can get down and carry a game. And I feel like too, a lot of times when people play Invisible Woman, they just don't know how to use her effectively. Not effectively. Like, I'm not gonna act like, even though I'm a Fantastic Four main, I'm not gonna act like when I talk about each of these characters that I'm like a super 100% expert. But I do play these characters a lot. Well, probably besides the Human Torch, at least for right now, because he's a flyer. I don't really play a lot of flyers, so I gotta, like, you know, take my time playing Human Torch. But for the most part, I do know what I'm talking about. Just saying. Especially if people who play these characters, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But Invisible Woman, hands down, she can carry games, y'all, like it's nobody business. Like, she can carry nobody. Like, there's really much I need to say. Ultimate strong, her ability is strong. She can get out of situations. You know, cover for the team. There's really ain't much I need to say about that. But Invisible Woman, like, she got it. So, all right, now the last one, Human Torch. For me, I just feel like he's a strong pick. Same boat as the Thing. Like, even though I haven't played too much Human Torch, because like I said, I'm still learning to play the character, but from what I see what the Human Torch can do, he's very strong pick. He's very, very much a strong pick. But of course, I would probably say it comes down to the supports to keep you alive. Because, you know, in flyers, you know the struggle if you're a flyer. Like, if your supports ain't healing you, like, you know, there's problems. But Human Torch can do a lot. And I just feel like especially with them firewalls and stuff, especially how you place them and then create like create whatever, like say like a triangle or a square, you know, whatever, something like that. Human Torch could do a lot. He could actually do a lot in the game. And yeah, like that's really all I'm gonna say right there. He's just really a strong pick. But but right down below, if you guys know why a lot of people kind of stopped playing Human Torch, because that was kind of weird thing I've been realizing. Like, I remember when the thing in Human Torch came out, everybody was instant locking the Human Torch like a lot. But now it just seems like all of a sudden it's like he rarely get played as much. Like, to me, it's kind of weird, because like he's really a solid pick, but for whatever reason, I just feel like, you know, I don't know, like what happened. But all right, that's it for the Fantastic Four. Like I said, y'all, I'm a little more biased to them, but I feel like where they at, in my personal opinion, I feel like I stand by what I say. Like, I feel like the Thing in Human Torch, because you gotta remember, y'all, I'm a Vanguard main, so if it was me, like just being super biased, I'd probably say must play. But that's just me because I like the character a lot. But like I said, I feel like they're in a fair, you know, they're in fair spots, like in my personal opinion. And even with Mr. Fantastic, I feel like he is a must play. It just, people just they treat him like he's niche, or there's better options, but he could really do a lot, y'all, in my personal opinion. If you know how to play the character, he could do a lot. Same as Invisible Woman. She could do a lot if you know what you're doing. All right, enough of the Fantastic Four. Now we're gonna start for Cap and then go down all the way to Rocket. All right, so Captain America. Cap. How do I feel about Captain America? It's kind of, it's kind of hard to say for me personally. I feel like Cap, how he is right now, I feel like, so this is the thing, y'all. I feel like Cap is strong. He's a strong pick. But at the same time, for this one, at least for right now, I'm going to put him in the niche. And this is my reason why I put Cap in the niche, y'all. I feel like Cap is a strong pick. I feel like Cap is, like, where he's at right now, he's actually a solid pick. But I feel like the thing with Cap, you got to know what you're doing too. I mean, I know I feel like for most characters in the game, it's like you gotta know what you're doing. I know I keep on saying that a lot, but Cap is one of those characters, like, if y'all know, it's like, even though Cap did got buffed from before the mid-season, he did get buffed, but it's just the thing with Cap is just like, it's like he could do a lot, but he's not doing a lot at the same time. But it's like, doesn't mean he's bad, but it just, he's not doing a lot, especially when you look at damage output as far as in the tank wise. I feel like he could do something, but it's more so like, you know, because he's a dive tank. It's like he get in, get out, get in, get out. But I just feel like it's kind of, it's in between. To me, it's like in between. But like but overall, in my perspective, I feel like he's a strong pick. But for this video, just in my honest opinion, I feel like he's more a niche. But at the same time, as a Vanguard main, I would say that he's more of a strong pick. But based on just everything as an overlook, you know, like an overall kind of thing, I feel like he's niche. But if you know what you're doing, he could be a strong pick. I can say that. Okay, Doctor Strange. So, Doctor Strange, I don't play Doctor Strange a lot, even though I probably should. Mainly because I feel like, the portal play, because I'm not really big on doing portal plays like that. So, but I feel like Doctor Strange, even though I don't really play the Vanguard as much, I would say Doctor Strange is a must play. So, because the reason why I say he's a must play is from what I've been seeing, I just kind of feel like he actually could carry. Yeah, but hands down, I feel like it depends on people who plays Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange can really carry a game. Like, he could really do a lot. He could really do a lot for his team, from especially for not only from the portal play, the shield. Oh my God, y'all, that shield. He could cover the whole freaking team. And then on top of that, that ultimate with the Eye of Agamotto, what can you do with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just mess you up at that point. Like, he just mess you up. And it's really tough to go against Doctor Strange, especially for what he can do, how he benefits the team. Even though I personally don't play him a lot, I might try to play him a little bit more, just to see. But overall, he's not really in my playstyle, so that's why I really don't play Doctor Strange like that. But I can admit that as far for Vanguard, well, he's a must play. He is a must play. A lot of people I've been seeing him play him and play Doctor Strange, and they've been carrying, so I give him that. All right, y'all. So the next one is Groot. Groot. I'll say strong pick. Groot actually could dominate a game, y'all. Even one of my friends, Sensei Toon, if y'all see him in the games, like if you see my past videos and stuff, Marvel Rivals, and see the people I usually run with, like for example, like Sensei Toon, he is a insane Groot player. Like, this man fights. Like, to me, if I had to be real, I thought Groot was probably more of a niche and probably situational. But seeing what Groot can do and how much he can fight, Groot can carry games, y'all. I didn't know Groot was like that strong, but he's really a strong pick. The only reason why I don't put him as must play, because I feel like even with Groot, it's like this. His kit is simple, but you got to know what you're doing, especially with no walls and stuff, because sometimes you could benefit the team with your walls, sometimes you could cost your team with the walls. And for seeing a lot of people who play Groot, it's like not a lot of people really carry with Groot, at least from what I seen. But at the same time, I seen games that Groot could carry, but it's just kind of like in between. But overall, Groot is a strong pick, hands down. I could definitely say that. A little bit, even kind of close to being like a must play, but I just feel like, in my personal opinion, for this, you know, just how things are right now for this mid season, I'll say he's a strong pick. All right, Hulk. Hulk. This kind of Hulk. Where to put Hulk at? Whew, I feel like with Hulk. Okay, y'all might get mad at me on this one, but I'm gonna put him right here. Hulk can play, but better options. So obviously, y'all, for me, put him in this section. It does not mean Hulk is trash. That's not what I'm saying at all. None of these characters, wherever I put them in this list, means they're trash or any type of way. Even right here, can play, but better options. Hulk, y'all, in my personal opinion, as a Vanguard main, in my personal opinion, I feel like Hulk can provide value for the team. However, if you don't got the right team comp or have the supports healing this fool when he's in his Hulk form, you're not cooking with the Hulk. You're being cooked as the Hulk, in my personal opinion. I'm just being real. But overall, I feel like if Hulk got the right composition, if he has the right supports healing him, all that stuff. Well, not just right supports, but just supports healing him, all that. Hulk could be very strong, even to must play, in my personal opinion. But because if you don't have them factors, or at least better, probably be strong. But if you don't have the right team or the right supports to heal this fool, you can play him, but there's better options. But that doesn't mean he can't carry, but there's better options in the Vanguard role. I feel like you can do. All right, y'all. So for the next one is Magneto. Magneto must play. Even though these two, Doctor Strange and Magneto got nerfed, I still feel like between these two, even though they're nerfed, they're still strong picks. In my personal opinion, I really feel like they are still strong picks. In my personal opinion, they are like just hands down in the Vanguard role. They're still, I feel like they're like the top two of the best in the Vanguard role. Even though obviously, you guys, like I said, for the Fantastic Four, I'm biased. So the thing, I feel like the thing could be like I said, it could be a must play, but at the same time, but I gotta be realistic at the same time as well. So that's feel like they're the best ones in the tank role as we speak. But I feel like, but the thing of Groot could be just the next must play characters in that role. But I just feel like, at least I feel like who could provide the most value for the team, especially when you know what you're doing, is these two. So they're must plays. All right, Peni Parker. I actually like Peni because I was actually playing Peni a lot too, y'all. I would say Peni is strong. Yeah, I'll say, because I wouldn't really put her in the must play. It's kind of hard because it's like I'm a little biased with Peni too because I actually do like playing the character, but Peni is she would be a must play, but you gotta know what you're doing with Peni, which I've seen from time and time again. For people who play Peni, they don't know how to play her. So, but I feel like she is a strong pick. She's not almost a must pick. Overall, what I'm trying to say is like Peni, she's a strong pick, but not a must play if you not know what you're doing. And then on top of that too, you always gotta remember too, she provide value for herself, and I mean it assists the team with her minds and stuff, like to help the team. But yeah, remember she don't got no shield or nothing to really protect the team. So it's like you gotta remember, because she's like that off tank, so it's kind of tough trying to protect your team with her in a sense. But at the same time, she's still strong, very strong. Like she's definitely a strong pick. Nonetheless, she's a strong pick. All right. So the next one is Thor. Thor. Oh, Thor. Actually, because Thor is kind of in the, how I put it, I'll say Thor's a niche pick. It's kind of the same sense of going back with Cap, even with Cap, that these two, I'll say in my personal opinion, they're strong. As a Vanguard main, they're strong. But I feel like Thor's niche, because in the same tank, he's in that same boat where I feel like the Thing. But the reason why I would still have the Thing over Thor as a better pick is just because the Thor, like, even though he's a brawler tank too, he can provide value, but at the same time, he's still that off tank that is like, he's doing things for himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have these three as better choices than Thor, but at the same time, I'm not trying to make it seem like Thor can't carry or nothing like that. Cause Thor, I see Thor can carry, but in the same sense, it's like if you had the right composition, have the right team really to benefit you, to help you to do your job, then. But I feel like he's a niche pick though. But that doesn't mean he's not a strong pick. But I would not put Thor in like a must play. But I feel like he is a strong pick, but I feel like he's kind of niche at the same time. Because I seen some Thors carry, but then I seen some other people play Thor, and he ain't really doing nothing. But so that's why I got him in the niche pick with Cap. But overall, they're in strong picks, but I feel like he's niche. All right, we got Venom. Where we're going to put Venom. Honestly, y'all, look, to my surprise, I'll say Venom is a must play. This fool cannot die. Y'all, this fool cannot die. I did not like to be y'all. I felt like Venom was not all that good when I made my must play Vanguard video last year during the Christmas time. I thought Venom was not all that great, to be honest, y'all. I'm dead serious. I really thought Venom was just kind of whatever. In a sense, I feel like he wasn't bad, but he was whatever. But now, y'all, the more I see Venom plays in games, and then even I started playing Venom a little bit more, Venom's a must play, y'all. Venom can. It's like Venom is where it's like how I put it. You don't need to play Venom to necessarily just to get the kills, right? Venom survivability is insane, y'all. He's just insane. Like, it's compared to Magneto and Doctor Strange, Venom is hard to kill. He's very hard to kill. This fool could just swing out of there, dive into the fight, like have the armor to keep him alive. Need to escape, he can escape again, recycle, repeat, but he's harder to kill. Y'all, I can't tell you how many times like I fought against Venom multiple times, or even if I play Venom. This fool is hard to kill, especially when you get a chance, when he have support heal him too. This fool is hard to kill Venom. Venom is like, he's not unkillable, but in a better sense, I put Venom in the sense of like, if y'all know, like from Overwatch, like Rohal, that's kind of how I view Venom. He's just hard to kill. This fool cannot die. I mean, he can die, but he can't die. It's like, if you're not focusing this fool, y'all can't do nothing to Venom. I'm gonna be honest. So that's why I put Venom in the must play. He's definitely in the must play. All right. Okay, Black Panther. So, in my opinion, where I feel like Black Panther, where will I have him? Black Panther. I would say, honestly, y'all, I'm putting Black Panther a strong pick. This is what I feel about Black Panther. He's a niche pick, at least from what I see. I don't, because I ain't saying people not playing him, but I haven't really seen too many Black Panthers around, but I know they're around. But I would say Black Panther is a strong pick. And the reason why I put him a strong pick is, like, personally, y'all, I don't personally play the character like that, but for what I see and what Black Panther can do, Black Panther is very strong. The thing is, though, a lot of people don't know how to play him, or they just rarely play him. He's I feel like Black Panther is very underrated. But if you know how to play the character and you know what you're doing, he's very strong. And I feel like he's one of those characters that he got that hidden potential that if you're not careful, if they, like, for example, if the rivals devs buff this man anymore, this man gonna be crazy. I feel like Black Panther is already crazy right now. It's just like he's just very underrated. But if people start to take time to learn to play this character, like, Black Panther is very, very much dangerous. Like, very dangerous. So yeah, like, I mean, that's all I can really say right there for Black Panther. dangerous, like very dangerous. All right. Enough of that. Let's go to the next one. Black Widow. I would say Black Widow. I feel like she's kind of niche, but I'm gonna put her in situational. Because even though I haven't seen too many people play Black Widow, but I've seen like she's starting to appear a little bit more. I feel like she just straight up just a situational character. Like, I feel like she could provide value for the team, but of course, like I said, because she is a sniper, it's very situational, especially depending on the map of what you can do. But at the same time, like just like all these characters, in my personal opinion, you could play all these characters in any map. But of course, obviously, every map based on the character has their pros and cons. So for her, I feel like she's situational. But if you got the right angles to, you know, get your sniper shots in, even though she can fight close range, but obviously, you know, she's a sniper, so you want to snipe with her. Black Widow is very situational, but I feel like even though sometimes she could feel in a niche category, but I feel like overall she's very situational, but she can carry. She could actually do something, but she's very situational. All right, the next character is Hawkeye. So Hawkeye, where will I put Hawkeye? I'm gonna put it on the same boat with situational. I feel like Hawkeye, he's really good, but I feel like situational. Yeah, I think that's really all I can say about Hawkeye. I just feel like he's very situational. Like but like I said, just like aiding these characters, like he can carry. I feel like he's really strong, but at the same time, I feel like he's very situational, especially based on your team comp, who you have, and then you play Hawkeye, and you know you do something, then you know. And of course, especially if you're like one trick Hawkeye, then it doesn't matter what team you is, you just that good. But I just feel like Hawkeye is kind of situational though. All right, Hela. How I feel like with Hela. I feel like with Hela, I say she's a strong pick. I feel like a lot of people haven't been playing her a whole lot since she got nerfed a little bit. But I feel like Hela is still very strong. She's very strong. I just feel like a lot of people just don't know what, like, I don't know how I put it. I just feel like she's very strong. Like, she can do a lot, but I feel like a lot of people who play her just don't see that or don't really pick. It's like she kind of underrated. She kind of in that same boat with Black Panther in a sense. Like, I mean, of course, I know a lot of people play Hela, but I feel like she kind of in the same boat with Black Panther. Like, she's kind of underrated right now. I feel like she's kind of slept on. Like, she slept on a little bit, just a tad bit. I feel like she's very slept on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's really all I can say about Hela. I just feel like she's a strong pick. You know, she's just a strong pick. Okay. Iron Fist. I would say Iron Fist, even though he's annoying, I feel like I'll say Iron Fist is situational. I say he's situational because, I mean, how I put it, Iron Fist may be annoying. He can be strong at times, but I feel like Iron Fist is very situational. I really feel like based on your team, who you have, and how he's going to benefit you in the team, I feel like he's just very situational. Cause I wouldn't put him in a niche because, I mean, I see a lot. I mean, even though I feel like I haven't seen Iron Fist too much in games, but I feel like he's not really a niche right now where he's at. I just feel like he's very situational. Just depending on who your comp is, like basically who your team is and what you're doing. Where Iron Fist, I just feel like he's kind of situational. But doesn't mean he can't provide value, but he's very situational. All right. Let me see. Iron Man. I feel like Iron Man annoying, but But Iron Man, I think Iron Man is niche. I think he's kind of niche. I feel like, because I think he got nerfed, if I'm not mistaken. I think Iron Man got nerfed a bit, but overall, I just feel like he's kind of niche. To me, Iron Man is like, he could be annoying. You can play him in most games, but I feel like he's kind of like a niche pick. Is like, you just, if you're an Iron Man specialist, know what you're doing. He could be mad annoying. He could actually be a very aggressive, especially with that ult. The ult get on my freaking nerves. But I feel like he's kind of niche though. Just what he gonna do for the team. I don't feel like he's like dominating lobbies left and right, but I feel like he's very niche though. If you know what you're doing, he can go crazy. But besides that, he's kind of niche in my personal opinion. So that's all I can really say about Iron Man. Okay, Magik. Hands down, strong pick. Hands down, strong pick. I started playing Magik, y'all, for myself, and the funny thing is, because like I'm more of a close range fighter anyway. I don't know why I didn't pick up Magik earlier, but since I started playing her a little bit, she's a strong pick. Magik's strong. She is very strong. But at the same time, I know sometimes it can feel like she could be, in that same sense, like situational at times, depending who your team is. But overall, if you got the right, but overall, if basically, if the game could let you cook, she could cook in games. She could cook lobbies. She could cook them. But if she allowed to, that's the main question. Imagine allowed to, she absolutely strong. That's why I have Magik. She's a very strong pick. Hands down. Very strong. Yeah, I think that's really all I can say about Magik. Like, she's just very strong pick. Moon Knight. Moon Knight. Like, I'll let you know. Iron Man, Moon Knight, and Squirrel Girl. That's the characters I hate the most in the game. They get on my nerves the most. But with Moon Knight, I hate to put him here, but Moon Knight is a must play. I hate it. I hate to put him right there, but I feel like Moon Knight is a must play. It's like this. Even he's just the most annoying, one of the most annoying characters in the game. But I cannot deny the fact that Moon Knight can provide value. He provides so much value for a team. Even though he's mad annoying, he provides value for a team. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. The freaking unks, the ult, with Khonshu, and then just overall just throwing a stupid freaking boomerangs, man. Like, I just hate Moon Knight, y'all. I hate this character with a passion, but I can tell you, he does carry. I'm not going to deny it. He does carry. He can carry games. But Moon Knight, I want to say Moon Knight can carry every game, but I feel like Moon Knight, he definitely can carry. He just straight up carried. Like, I mean, he's not going to be like the number one person like carrying the games every game, but he can carry most games, especially if you know what you're doing. Even though I feel like he's simple enough to play, but if you really like know what you're doing, Moon Knight, he just mad annoying. But I feel like he's a must play pick. Even though I hate to put him right here. But he's a must play. It is what it is. All right, Namor. How I feel like Namor. I'll put him a niche. I feel like Namor. I don't know. I feel like Namor, he's fine. He's okay. But like I said, he niche pick. That's really all I can really say. Namor. He's not like, I don't feel like when you play Namor, I feel like he's so crazy strong in the game. Like, wow, like he's really strong. Or I feel like you goes like put him in the heat. You could play him, but better options. I really wouldn't say that either. I just feel like he just okay, and I feel like just niche pick overall. I feel like he could do something, but at the same time, he's not doing a lot, but he can. But it's like that's why I put him at. That's why I feel like he's a niche pick. All right, Psylocke. I'm gonna put her. strong. She's strong. Psylocke is strong. Psylocke can be very annoying, especially with her ult, y'all. And I played her quite a little bit. Like, not too crazy, but I have played Psylocke a little bit. I feel like she's a very strong pick. I wouldn't necessarily put it in the must play, just because I feel like a lot of people, they don't know how to play this character. It's one of those characters, like, when you know what you're doing, she can be crazy, but if you not really know what you're doing, you never really provide too much value for your team. But I feel like she's definitely a strong pick, though, and hands down. Like, she's very strong. Like, she can do a lot. She's very strong. All right, that's enough for that with Psylocke. Now, next one, Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch, I feel like, how I feel. I feel like she, I would say, I'll put it right here. I feel like she like I said, she's a can play character, but there's better options. I feel like Scarlet Witch, I feel like it's kind of like it assists. I want to say, like, she's okay. It's like this. If you not paying attention to Scarlet Witch, she can be very deadly. But at the same time, most times she just do a little bit of damage, run away. Do a little bit of damage, run away. And her ult can be strong, but you gotta be smart how you use it. But I feel like overall, there's just better options to play besides her. But like I said, if you know what you're doing, she could work. She could work. Like, you can play her, but I feel like there's better options though besides her. But that doesn't mean that she is not a strong. She cannot be strong. But I just feel like you have better options besides her, and but she can also lean into that niche category too. But overall, it just depends. All right, Squirrel Girl. Like I said, y'all, Iron Man, Moon Knight, and Squirrel Girl. One of those characters that I love. It's like I love and hate this character at the same time. Love her when I play her, hate her when I go against her. Squirrel Girl, she's a must play. Hands down, y'all. Like, I've seen Squirrel Girl in multiple games. I play against Squirrel Girl multiple games. I played her myself. It's a love-hate relationship I have with Squirrel Girl. And the girl Squirrel can carry games. She's a must-play. She is dangerous. Very dangerous. She could go nuts. No pun intended. Like, she is literally a must-play. Squirrel Girl is absolutely potential character. She can do it. She can do a lot. She's annoying. She's dangerous. All that. It's Squirrel Girl. She's a must play, hands down. I feel like she's a must play. Like, she could do a lot. She straight up just could do a lot. And there's no hands down. Like, I gotta give her badges. Even though, like I said, it's a love-hate relationship I have with her, she could do a lot. Just saying. All right, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I don't say niche. Really, y'all, I really want to put Spider-Man right here. I want to put him right here, but I would say he's niche. I'll be nice about it. I'll say he's niche. But the reason why I want to put Spider-Man right here, y'all, the reason why I want to put him right here, because I feel like, in my honest opinion, out of all the characters in this game, Spider-Man, he's only worth it if you want to be a one-trick, play him like a godlike character, Lord status Spider-Man. If you are dedicated, want to learn the ins and outs of play Spider-Man, he could be up here if you know what you're doing. But if you not know what you're doing, I feel like it's better options because I feel like the reward, like I feel like the reward of playing Spider-Man is a lot less compared to other characters in the game. I really feel like grinding Spider-Man is a waste of time, in my personal opinion, y'all. I feel like it's a waste of time. It's worth it if you're willing to grind, know what you're doing, because like I say this every time with Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of the, I'll put him back in niche because he is niche enough, but I feel like it's better options, to be honest. But Spider-Man is literally, to me, he's a character that he just not worth playing. Spider-Man just not worth playing. It's just like Spider-Man is like, I feel like if you're dedicated to be like the ultimate Spider-Man, then he's worth it. But I feel like most people grinding to learn how to play Spider-Man, he's not worth it. Because Spider-Man takes so much time to learn. And I would say probably hands down, out of all the characters in the game so far, Spider-Man is the hardest character to play in the game. Like, he's still hands down the hardest character to play in the game. Like, literally. Like, the hardest character to play the game. Like, you gotta, it's so much crap you had to do with Spider-Man to make him great. Because like I always say with Spider-Man, there's either a good Spider-Man or just a trash Spider-Man. There's no in between, y'all. There's no such thing as an in between Spider-Man where he's like semi okay, semi like probably bad. Like, no, there's a good Spider-Man and there's a trash Spider-Man. Even though my list don't have nothing with trash. I mean, of course, he's not a trash character, but still, there's only a good Spider-Man and there's a bad Spider-Man. There's no in between. If you play Spider-Man, either you good or you trash. And just leave it like that. Like me, y'all, I admit I'm trash with Spider-Man. I feel like there's other characters to play. It's not worth playing that character. But he's very niche. Very strongly niche. I see people play this character like he's a must play, but that man is straight up better, can play better options or niche at best. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can play Spider-Man every match and he can go crazy. Straight up. But if you don't know what you're doing, don't waste your time. Like, don't waste your time. But he's very niche. Strong niche. Very strong niche. Alright, y'all. The next character. Star-Lord. Star-Lord. Where I would put Star-Lord. I would say Star-Lord. That's a good question. Where would I put Star-Lord? That is really a good question, y'all. I'm trying to think. Where would I put Star-Lord? It's kind of tough. I feel like Star-Lord, I'm in between like he could either be a must play or a strong pick. Cause Star-Lord can do a lot. But at the same time, I feel like actually, you know what? I'll say Star-Lord. I feel like he's a must play. I feel like Star-Lord is a must play. He can do a lot. He can provide a lot. He can provide a lot of value for the team. He can do a lot. Yeah, that's really all I can say with Star-Lord. Like, he's old, strong. He get out of situations. He can provide a lot of value, do a lot of damage. Yeah, he's a must play. That's why I give Star-Lord. All right, next one is Storm. The Black Queen herself, Storm. Storm. I feel like Storm, especially at this point, she's a strong pick. She's very strong. Only reason why I don't have her as must play is because you got to know what the heck you're doing with Storm. You got to know. You got to know what you're doing with Storm. Hands down, you got to know what you're doing with Storm. Like, you got to learn. You got to know what you're doing with Storm. That's really I can say. Storm is very strong. She is really good, but she's very strong. But I feel like she could be up here, but you got to know how to play her. So that's why I got her in the strong category. That's how I feel like what Storm is right now. Very strong, very strong. All right. Punisher, straight up, I would say Punisher. It's kind of hard because I feel like Punisher is a must play, but also he's in the strong pick category too. But honestly, I'll put Punisher in must play. I feel like I'll put him right there, y'all. Cause I feel like Punisher provides so much value for the team, y'all. Like, it be fights, y'all, where I feel like when it feel like it's on, like you feel like you might not be able to win, but if you have a Punisher in your team, not only like he could do so much, the turret, just just shoot, like something, he just shoots, like just like if you know what it's like. I mean, I want to, how I put it, I want to say that if you just know, I mean, that's could be for any character, like you know how to play it, like if you know how to play the character, you know how to play the character, but like. Punisher, he could carry a freaking game, y'all. Like this man, like he could punish these characters. No pun intended. Like the Punisher is crazy in the game. Like he could do a lot. He could provide a lot of value. He could do a lot, y'all. Like this man can do a lot. Like he very much could do a lot. Like it's like I feel like in most games that. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like it's like people play Punisher, but it's like at the same time, I feel like a lot of people don't play him enough. So that's why I put right there, like Punisher, he could carry a game straight up. Because a lot of times if you feel like a fight, feel like you're doing damage, nothing's working, play Punisher. And he changed the tide of the game, especially if you're good with Punisher, of course. But like I said, but the turrets and stuff, just shoot. Like, he's strong pick. He's very strong. But I feel like he definitely a must play. I just feel like a lot of people don't give Punisher a lot more credit than he really should, but he's definitely a must play. Winter Soldier, aka Bucky. The again man. I wanted to put on in strong, but I gotta put Winter Soldier must play. It's like I put it to characters that annoy me a lot, but I cannot deny the fact how much they can carry in a game. The again, man, the arm endangers again. He's must play. I don't really play Winter Soldier too much, but I can tell y'all that, like, as much, but I can tell y'all that this fool can carry games. There's no question about it. I don't really need to explain myself why he could carry. Winter Soldier could carry. He could straight up carry. Bucky can carry. There ain't much for me to say. A lot of y'all who go against Bucky or go play against Bucky or just love the Winter Soldier, you already know what he could do. You guys know what he could do. I'll just put it like that. Wolverine. In my personal opinion, y'all, I feel like Wolverine can be strong, but I feel like he's situational. Obviously, I know there's people who play Wolverine. Especially you know what you do, like basically like one trick. So you know what you're doing. Like you could carry, but I just feel like Wolverine's situational. Honestly, I feel like he's good. Sometimes I feel like Wolverine can even go in this category. I feel like you could play, but there's better options. Mainly, I don't know reason I say that is just because if you don't know what you're doing. But overall, I feel like Wolverine is like a situational character. If you know what you're doing, he could carry. But at the same time, I feel like he's very situational. Though. That's the best way I can put Wolverine. Like he can do a lot of damage. He could do a lot, but at the same time, he's very situational. And that's what I'm gonna leave it at. All right, Adam Warlock, strong pick, y'all. Very strong pick. I would say this out of every character in the game so far, I'll probably say I can't even talk. Adam Warlock is probably the most slept on character right now, in my personal opinion. Out of all these characters, this is the most slept on. People need to start playing Adam Warlock more. This fool can carry, y'all. He can save a team. He could carry for a team, y'all. Like this fool right here got great damage. The healing output is actually not bad if you know how to time your healing, because like I said, he's limited. But y'all, like, if you know what you're doing, and I can speak on this because I started playing Adam Warlock a lot more now. At first, I felt like he was kind of like a throw pick at some points and this and that and third. But nah, this character right here, if you know what you're doing, this character is very strong. Very strong. Like, Adam Warlock could do a lot for the team, y'all. He could do a lot. But, of course, it's when I go back to it, if you know what you're doing, like I said, if you know what you're doing, he can be very strong. But if you don't know what you're doing, you could cost the team. So you gotta keep that in mind. Like his ult and stuff, like you gotta be smart how you do your ult. It's like you really gotta know how to play Adam Warlock, but from the damage output is really good. Like I said, healing is pretty. It's okay. It's not like the greatest, but it's really good though. Soul bonding, very strong, very strong. And like I said, and sometimes y'all like even like think about this. Even when you say like you go against an enemy team that had their ult and stuff that go against you, he can save a team. He can save a team with that soul bonding. Like it's stuff like that. Like it's just overall, I'm trying to say he's a strong pick. Y'all should play. Actually, I feel like a lot more people need to start playing Adam Warlock more. Learn how to play the character because you can dominate. You can really dominate. Like very strong. All right. Cloak and Dagger, automatic must dang, why I got it like that? Okay, must play. I don't really need to speak on I really don't need to speak on Cloak and Dagger. Us against the world. What more do I need to say? Can literally do everything: heal, damage, carried for the team. Really good. Must play, hands down. All right, Jeff. I just put Jeff in niche. Jeff, look, y'all, I'll tell you this. Just like a lot of people, I hate this goddamn Shark, y'all. This Shark get on my freaking nerves. That ultimate, what that Shark does is mad annoying. I hate Jeff. I play Jeff sometimes. I feel it's like he's like. Also, I'll put it like this. I put Jeff in that category like with Squirrel Girl, like it's a love-hate relationship, but Jeff I hate more. I hate him more so than love the character. I hate the character more. But Jeff, straight up, he's a niche. I feel like Jeff can be very strong, but I feel like he's niche. Because I feel like if you know what you're doing, this character could be up here if you know what you're doing. But Jeff, overall, I feel like he's a niche pick. Overall, in my personal opinion. All right. Loki, I'm gonna put strong. I don't play Loki, y'all, because Loki's not my play style, so I don't play Loki. But I see a lot of people play Loki more now, and I can tell you this fool right here is annoying. This fool is annoying, and Loki is very, very strong, y'all. He is low key. No, actually high key strong in the game. Like he's very strong. But I feel like a lot of times when people play Loki, they want to play him for the DPS side. They ain't trying to heal, and that'd be the problem. But that's just my thing. But overall, like Loki's strong. There's hands down. Like he could do a lot. He could provide a lot. He's a very strong character. He's very strong. And I can truly say that. All right, enough of Loki. Next is Luna Snow. Luna. Because I know the supports too. Because ever since they got nerfed too, so it's like Luna. I put her strong. I feel like Luna's strong. That's how I feel like where she at right now. She's strong. Yeah, that's really all I can really say for her. I just really feel like she's just strong. I wouldn't really say like I wouldn't say she can't be a must play character, but I just feel like she's strong. She's still really good. She still provide a lot of value. Yeah, that's really all I can say right there. She's just strong pick. All right, Mantis. Where will I put her at? I feel like Mantis. I feel like how would I put her? Because I don't really play Mantis like that, but I know what she could do though. I would say Mantis. I'll put her strong. I just put Mantis strong. I feel like besides her healing output, I feel like Mantis is like, if you want another DPS on your team, she can get the job done. Like she can provide, she can do a lot of damage. Like she's really good. Ult is really solid. And then the damage boost on your teammates, like she could do a lot. I just feel like I wish her healing output was a little bit better, but I understand that her healing is more like healing over time. So So yeah, there's that. But overall, Mantis, she's strong. She's still a strong pick, hands down. Strong pick. All right, the last one, Raccoon. Rocket. I'm putting him as a must play. Oh, put him down here. Rocket can carry a team. Rocket can do a lot of good healing. He's very strong. Yeah, like, and you know, like I said, the revival with his teammates, the damage output with the amplifier. Yeah, but yeah, like Rocket, like, he's strong pick. Like, he's really good. Like, there's really much I could say. Like, Rocket's very strong. Like, he's really good. And that's why I feel like he's a must play. Like, I feel a lot more people should play Rocket. Especially like, of course, when you play Rocket, make sure you heal, please. Like, I mean, I want you to fight. But at the same time, please heal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take much. But Rocket, he carry games. I know I say that a lot, y'all. I know I say a lot of people say they're strong, they can carry games. A lot of these characters, all these characters can carry games, but I do feel like some characters, like, they can do better than others. And but Rocket, yeah, he definitely carry. He definitely could carry. But yeah, y'all, I mean, that is it for my tier list. Of course, y'all gotta remember, this is just my opinion. So when you write down below what you think of my tier list, if you agree with some stuff, disagree, you know, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, like, please do it in the most nice way possible. Please don't just try to bash me, like, you like, everything you said don't make sense, yada yada yada, like, you know, that kind of thing, right? You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like, 'cause I stand by my tier list. This is what I feel like for right now, for this mid-season. This is how I feel like characters are right now. This is how I feel like how it is right now. So, but like I said, and of course, like I said, I am biased with the Fantastic Four. So, regardless how you feel about it, I feel like this makes sense. Even though I'm a Vanguard, I'm a thing main, but you see, I got him strong. I feel like he's still strong, but not like a must play. I'm Mr. Fantastic. I do feel like he's a must play, but people sleep on him. They sleep on Mr. Fantastic, cause like you gotta play this fool like a tank, y'all. Like he can do a lot, and then of course Visible is very strong. But yeah, like that's but this is my tier list. Maybe when I do the next one, but then season 2, I'll probably say the next one I'll probably do is like season 2. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do one with season 2 and then like do one with the mid season 2. Do that as well. But yeah, but that's it though, y'all. This is why I feel like that's my tier list. Overall, like I said before, no character is trash. No character's trash. In my personal opinion, in the game, no character's trash. But this is why I feel like where they at. But like I said before, this is not like for meta or nothing like that. This is for somebody like who, like, if you're like me, play the game a lot, kind of competitive, but just, you know, just really just, you know, play the game a lot, basically. Or solo queue a lot, or even like you say, you play with your friends, whatever. This is where I feel like these characters stand at the moment. But that's it though. But alright guys, this is it for the video. So please go ahead and hit the like, follow, subscribe. And I say this all to my viewers. Please go ahead and follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to get the 50 followers on Twitch, 1,000 subs on YouTube, so I can do this full time for y'all. And also right down below, if you like the tier list, what I done, I might tweak it a little bit for the season 2. But overall, like the way I have it, like must play, strong, niche, situational, can play, and but better options, I might tweak it a little bit as far as like the naming, like what, you know, whatever. But yeah, but overall, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, I love y'all. Peace. 9197 out.